nice one putting me after the bread man, Dave. Thank you. I am called Mayo by my friends because I'm white, full of eggs, and make people uncomfortable when I leak. Usually, I spend my time doing theater, but I decided recently that I'm fucked up enough to give comedy a go. It takes a certain kind of masochist to be yourself on the stage. Usually in a play, if you bomb, you can blame the playwright, but in comedy, if you bomb, you can only blame your self-diagnosed conditions. It's like, sorry, I'm not unfunny, I'm just neurospicy and my moon is in Gatorade. In high school, I wanted to be in the play Annie because I wanted to know what it was like to be an orphan for a little while. I had a childhood that made me want to lure the kidnappers in. I would stand at the end of my sidewalk in my pink fuzzy slippers with a bag of Werther's Originals and wait for the windowless van with a billionaire in it to pass by. I always imagined that if they'd stop, I'd be like, hey, mister, you got a puppy I could help you find or anything? I never got kidnapped, and I never got to play Annie, but I did find out what it's like to be an orphan. Not as fun as you'd expect. Annie got a dog, a mansion, and a man with a head shinier than his wallet. But my tomorrow included a crane operator with a smoker's cough and an empty wallet. Which was great for the troubled artist thing, but not great for my Christmas expectations. You haven't experienced a gift until you get a dime bag and 200 pennies wrapped in duct tape. My sister's here, she can testify to that. I just figured Santa scrounged up what he could from a penny pressing cartel. But I wouldn't be here if I didn't have daddy issues, so can we hear it for daddy issues? Yeah! I decided a long time ago that if I wasn't going to find my own bald billionaire, I could maybe call Greg the Tinder stranger daddy while he spanks me with a paddle made of Legos. It stings better on your ass than on your feet, I can tell you that. I always kind of thought that people got into kink in more of like a trial-error kind of way, more error than trial. But did you know that they have classes for that stuff? Yeah. It's like continuing education, but instead of learning Excel, you learn how to use a flogger without hitting the ceiling fan. But it is the only learning environment where it's not only encouraged to look at your teacher's ass, it's in the syllabus. By the midterm, we'd all seen his neck, his back, his ball sack, and his crack. I was like, that was a great performance, very brave, but did you really have to shine the spotlight on the hole? It's also the first monologue that I've seen delivered entirely with a ball gag. There was zero diction, but 5 stars for his wide range. And then came the practical exam. The teacher pulled out a plunger, so I was like, okay, it's time for impact. We'll learn how to safely beat the shit out of somebody. But no, apparently you smack that bad boy down on the Daddy Warbucks' head to give his hair a pull. Yeah. But that's hardly a fetish in that situation. It's just a hardware solution for the follicularly challenged. Sorry, guys. There's a toad in my throat.